so for my next demonstration of my magical witch powers, I actually need another volunteer. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to see if I can actually use the power from one of my volunteers to perhaps make some fire. We'll see. Here's what we're going to do. I need a volunteer whose breath is fiery, like the sun. Perhaps somebody who maybe had Mexican food tonight, a little spicy. All right, I need a volunteer. Yes, brave volunteer, come on up here. And ma'am, what is your name?
Callie.
Callie. It is very nice to meet you. Callie, do you think you can help me with this?
Yes.
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to see if Callie's breath is indeed flammable. That means we're going to see if we can light Callie's breath on fire. Now, here's the thing. It's not very safe for me to just hold a match up right next to Callie's nose and see if we can light it on fire. So we're going to see if we can trap her breath and then light it on fire. Here's how we're going to do that. We're going to take a bowl, just like this. We're going to add some water to that bowl. Good. And I'm going to get this other bowl ready just in case. Then, what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to run over here and grab some soap. Now see, if you've ever, say, blown bubbles in your milk, or even in your water, or maybe you love to take bubble baths, you'll know that you can create bubbles. Now, the easiest way to do that in this circumstance is we're going to take this dish soap, we're going to add it right into these bubbles, or into this bowl. Then, I'm going to take this straw, we're going to stir it around, make it all nice and soapy. Now here's where Callie comes in. Callie is then going to blow her breath, all of those molecules of air, into the bowl, which is then going to create lots of bubbles. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to scoop those bubbles up with my hand. And then I'm going to light them on fire to see if Callie's breath is indeed flammable with the magic power of science. Are you ready?
Yes.
Make sure you don't drink it, because that's gross. Exactly. Good bubbles. Oh, she is an excellent bubble maker. Perfect. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take the lighter. I'm a little nervous about this. I'm going to get my hand just a little wet so that the bubbles don't pop. Then I'm going to scoop up some bubbles. I've got some bubbles on my hand. Here we go. Lighting on fire. That was not very exciting. Okay, so apparently Callie's breath is not flammable. Okay, Callie, that's okay. I have another plan. You see, I kind of knew that because we couldn't create magical breath coming out of Callie. However, Callie's breath is something called a gas. You see, we have 3 different kinds of matter, which is all the stuff that everything is made up of. And those 3 different kinds are gas, like the breath that we breathe out, or the air around us. We also have liquid, like the water in the bowl. And then we have solids, like this table, or the floor, or anything hard. And those 3 things are gas, solid, liquid. Now, what we're going to do is instead of using Callie's breath, I brought with me something scientific that is a gas that actually is flammable. And we're going to see if we can use that gas to light on fire. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this other bowl, and I'm going to actually take this gas. And we're going to attempt the same thing. You see, I'm going to add a little bit of soap. Lots of soap. Excellent. We're going to take the straw, stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. As you can tell, I love to sing. Stir it up, stir it up. All right. Then, we take this, and we make some bubbles with this. Here we go. Awesome. Now we have some bubbles. Now in order to make sure that I stay totally safe, what I am going to do is I'm going to roll up my lab coat. And I'm actually going to get my hand very wet to protect it. I'm going to stick it in here all the way down. I'm actually getting my arm a little wet. We're going to see if I can make some flaming bubbles. Here we go. I've got the bubbles. Good. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now we have created some flaming